MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Whitey Ford gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win. And that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Wagner, the runner at third. Gehrig at second with 1 away.
Hey, we need you right here. 1 time.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And he's going to beat the throw to Kendall safe at home plate.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Bottom of the third now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Lou Gehrig. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Not close. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Smoke toward the hole. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first.
Designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
Pitch on the way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Lou Gehrig. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Gehrig.
Here comes the first pitch.
Here we go.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1. Get a good one up there, huh?
comes set. Now the pitch.
See it and rip it up there.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Let it rip right here.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
3-2 pitch. Full count still.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
The next 3-2.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
Hit pretty well out toward
Get
right
outta
center
here.
field.
Get out of here.
Looking up is Soler. And that baby's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series as the blowout continues.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Ready to take his hacks again.
Now
Lou Gehrig, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1-0 the count.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
He's set. Now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
12-4 is the final in this game. New York take the 1-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Whitey Ford pitches well enough to get the W. Bob Feller permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Walter Johnson is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Digging in, Lou Gehrig. First cuts for him here with the bases
hitter.
open and 2 away.
Lou Gehrig.
Hey, one time, right
Here
now.
it comes.
At the ball.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. So they're going back. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a single is done. Has to just get this one thrown back in.
Hey, a lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Striding in once again, Reggie Jackson.
The right fielder,
Come on, big
Reggie
guy. Hey, drive it right here.
Jackson.
All right, one time, right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close.
Hey, take a
Called
cut
the
now.
ball. What
Now
does he do?
batting,
He comes
third
back with a
baseman,
better pitch
Eddie.
and gets the punch out.
Matthews.
This is popped up. Fox over to his right. 2 gone. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron
The center
Judge.
fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
The 1-2. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Find the ball, find the
And he
ball.
has some trouble with it.
All right, you're here, you're here.
The relay, and he is in there. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Into the box now, Robinson Cano. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Here's the 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the board. Stepping into the box, Lou Gehrig. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Lou Gehrig will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4.
Got a swing right there.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Got him to go down swinging there. Reggie Jackson goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
Eddie Matthews.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman. Digging in and looking for more. Lou Gehrig. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here.
Gehrig.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one will.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
(11-3) the final score in this contest. The New York Yankees get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Walter Johnson gets the W on the mound. Noah Syndergaard struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Kansas City, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Robin Roberts gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Lou Gehrig.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2.
Come on, ball, get on up.
And there's a base hit on
Come
the
on,
line.
dig.
And this will
Go
get
to
all the way to
dig.
the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside
right
means
fielder,
everything.
number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
Gehrig at second with 2 down. Line, but speared on a hop.
Make the turn.
Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Lefty Grove will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
All set for the start of the 4th. And digging in is the veteran DH, Lou Gehrig. First delivery to him on the way. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 4th long ball of this series. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lou Gehrig. He went deep last time up.
The last at bat, Manny V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh? Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
He's going.
Minoso is on his way home. And the runner will score from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's safe.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Digging in once again, Reggie Jackson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Hey, like you can right there. Fire it up.
Swung on and hit in the air to left.
Come on, go hard. You're
And
scoring.
he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 3-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Lou Gehrig, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Gehrig.
First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley.
Nice rip. Go to.
Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, and he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base.
At the plate, Lou Gehrig. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Lou Gehrig.
First pitch on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Get a good one.
The 1-0 delivery. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Here we go.
And it's fouled away.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
The 2-2 one more time. He pulls this one into right. Soler is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Royals now trail 2-1 in this league championship series. Darwinzon Hernandez earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 9 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 2 men on base. For the Yankees, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors, they left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight.